Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we're testing out the Hapstone RS system. Now, I've had it for a few weeks. I've sharpened dozens of knives, used it quite a bit, and I'm ready for the review. Now, I recently sharpened my Spyderco PM2 in K390 at 15 degrees per side, so that's the clips we'll probably be using mostly in this video. Now, we're also going to talk about their CBN stones. Hapstone does have CBN stones that we're going to talk about, along with other diamond plates, Neeves, and things like that. I'm going to give you my opinion on the CBN stones versus Neeves stones. Now, Hapstone did give me an affiliate link, which I really appreciate because I've been trying to get an affiliate link for stroppy stuff for a long time. Now I have it. So now I can link stroppy stuff for you guys. Now, the beautiful thing with stroppy stuff, and what I love about it so much, is that it's a diamond emulsion that's color coordinated. So you never wonder what compound is on what strop because it's color coordinated. You can just see it. So I really like that. It does make it to where, you know, you're not putting the wrong micron on the strop. With gunny juice, I love gunny juice, but that's my one complaint is that, you know, I never know, I don't remember which micron I put on which strop because they all look the same, unless if you mark it or, you know, write it down. Also in the Hapstone link, they do have aftermarket work sharp parts, like parts for the professional system if you want to get a new stone holder, for the precision, and many, many other things. They have all different kinds of stones, different stropping compounds, different accessories for the sharpening system. So check out the link down in the description. Now, as far as this system, so there's two different versions of this system. You can get the base model, which is 2 clamps. You got the 2 clamps. It's an all metal construction. It's basically all aluminum and steel. Or no, it is. It's all aluminum and steel, which is really nice, except for, you know, the wooden handle. The other version comes with 4 clamps. So, which is really cool because these clamps, you can flip them and, you know, change them over to different areas and make it to where you can fit just about any blade, which is really cool because that is a downfall for a lot of systems is clamps. Because, you know, it's one thing just to clamp one type of blade, but it's another thing when there's thousands of different blade shapes and thicknesses and everything. So this does give you a lot of capabilities with clamping, and especially the one with 4 clamps. If you use the one with 4 clamps, you can pretty much clamp just about anything as long as it will fit in the clamps. This isn't made for heavy duty, really thick knives, but as far as pocket knives and, you know, EDC knives and things like that, it'll work out pretty well. You can look at the site or the links down in the description and see exactly what thickness they hold up to. I forget, I'll write it on the screen or something, but anyways, so lots of versatility with the clamps. You know, they slide back and forth. You can screw them tight. Everything's really easy. Assembling, it's really easy. I want to make that clear. This thing is super easy to put together. So I'm not going to sit here and break down how to put it together. It's super easy. Now, the clamp, or the clamp for the stone, the rod. I always talk about this with fixed angled systems. You need to be able to put any stone in your clamp. And they've done that. You can put 4-inch stones, 6-inch stones, Neeves stones, Atoma stones, whatever stones you want to put in here. Basically, you can put any stone inside of this clamp. I really, really like that. It allows you to use whatever stones you want. And I like using all different kinds of stones. So that's really cool for me. Now, another thing is that it is magnetic. So you can easily pop it off, remove it, put it to the side, and put it right back. It is a nice strong magnet, as you can see. So it shouldn't pop off on you. Now, if you are putting a lot of pressure, you can possibly pop it off. But if you're putting that much pressure, stop it. You don't need to put that much pressure. It's not good, and it just leads to poor results anyways. So don't put that much pressure. But it's really cool how it pops on and off. And now you can set it to the side. Everything's super easy with it. Even the way you spin and flip your knife. It's basically like a spring tension detent. So you just push it. No button, and it clicks right in. You just push the clamp over and break that detent, And it's strong, it's sturdy. It's not like it's gonna, I've never had it pop out on me. So I just wanna be clear. I've never had it pop out on me. It's got nice, strong tension. It does have an adjustment back here. And yeah, really sturdy, really tight. The base is nice and heavy. You can put your hand on it to make sure, you know, you're not leaning forward. But, you know, it's a nice heavy base. The whole system, like I said, it's an all metal construction, which is really nice. Now, as far as using it goes, and doing the angle. So when you want, after you clamp your knife and you want to get your angle, you just take the angle finder, put it right here. There's a little 0 spot right there. Slap it right there. 0 your angle finder out, and then you set it on this part right here once the blade's in there. So when the blade's in there, slap that on there, and then you can adjust your angle right here. You just loosen that up and go up and down. So really easy to do that. Now you also have a little adjustment here that will go a little bit higher up and a little bit higher down, you know, maybe if you're just changing stones and things like that. So very, very easy to change angles. So if you are using different stones and things like that and you need to swap angles, change angles here and there, it's super fast, super easy, no problem at all. As far as what you're getting, the one thing you're not getting is stones. You do have to buy them separately. That is that's probably my biggest negative, is I do kind of wish that they, you know, offered this whole system with stones. Now, to be honest, for the price you're paying, you're getting a heck of a system for the money. So, you know, you're gonna have to buy stones in addition, unless if you already have stones. If you already have stones, then no worries, right? But if you don't have stones, you're gonna have to buy them separately. Hapstone does have their own diamond plates. These are really, really good quality. I do like these quite a bit. My favorite diamond plates are Atoma. I'm not sure which one would be better. You know, I haven't wore this out yet to know. I do know Atomas last for a long time, and I really do like them. They are quite expensive as well. But the Hapstone Start set, because you see how it says Hapstone Start CBN 100, you don't want to mistaken that for the Hapstone Premium CBNs. These are a lot finer, while this is a sharpening stone. So the regular diamond plates are sharpening stones. These premium CBNs are very high grit, and they are finishing stones. I wouldn't even start using them. Even the 80, I personally wouldn't even start using until I got over like 1200 grit. They just don't cut fast enough. Now, talking about VOSTEED, right? VOSTEED versus CBN. Let's talk about that. So, I've been testing the CBN stones out, and I like them. It's a metallic bonded diamond system. So basically, it's a metal infused with diamonds. So it's similar to a resin bonded diamond stone, like VOSTEED, where the resin just has diamonds throughout the resin. This is a metallic bonded system. So it is a little different. It might take less maintenance and things like that, so there could be some upsides to them. But as far as which one do I prefer, honestly, right now, VOSTEED. Now, maybe in the future that will change the more I use the CBNs. The reason why I'm saying that I like VOSTEED just a little bit more is just because they cut faster. So with the coarsest VOSTEED, I could actually sharpen with that. I can't sharpen with these. Now, unless if I go down to something like this, obviously then I can. But as far as the premium ones go, I can't sharpen on those. I have to use them as finishing stones, which is fine. It's fine, you know, it's a finishing stone. But with the VOSTEED, I can actually sharpen with their lower grit. So I just appreciate how much faster the VOSTEED cut. However, the CBNs are still really cool. That's actually what I sharpened the K390 with, and what it had, or how it got this beautiful mirror polish. I went all the way up to 3/2 micron, which VOSTEED has as well. VOSTEED goes to 3/2 micron as well. So, and there are 6 stones. VOSTEED's the same way. So they have a lot of similarities. Like I said, the VOSTEEDs just seem like they cut faster. All in all, I like it. My nitpicks would be, one, you do have to be careful not to pop the rod off, you know, by applying pressure. Like I said, you shouldn't be doing that anyways, but you know, that could be a negative if you were rushing and you were really putting pressure and, you know, what you're not used to, you're not used to sharpening or something like that, where you're putting more pressure than you need to. But just know you don't need to put pressure. Light pressure, no pressure at all. Just let the diamonds do the work. Now, or whatever stone you're using. My other nitpick is, like I already said, I do kind of wish it came with stones. Is it that big of a deal? No, and maybe the price would go up a little bit, but you know, when you buy them separately, you know, it's going to be, you know, a pretty big cost, you know, buying them, you know, buying the system and then the stones. But, you know, when you compare it to other systems, it's right there, you know, it's, as far as, to me, in my opinion, this right now is the best system I've tested at $200. Now, it does suck that it doesn't come with the stones without buying extras, but as far as just the system goes, for $200, like if you already have stones, this is the best system I've seen. Now, once you start getting over 250, 300 bucks, now there's a lot more competition. Now, you know, WorkSharp has theirs, TS Prof has theirs, so now you're gonna get a lot more competition. But for $200, the only competition I see from this is the KME. And the KME has 4-inch stones and does not have nowhere near the build quality that this has. So with 4-inch stones, yeah, they'll work, but a 6-inch works way better and it cuts so much faster. Now, the benefit to the KME is that it does come with the stones. So you do get stones with that system at the $200 price tag. With this one, you don't. So, you know, that is the difference. But like I said, the system is a better system for $200. So that's where your money's going rather than the stones. Now, I do think that this system should just come with all 4 clamps with the base model, with the RS. The RS Black comes with the extra clamps and, you know, the angle finder and the tool. But I think the base system should come with all 4 clamps, or at the very least, make it more affordable to buy the extra clamps, because you can buy the system, the base system, and then buy the clamps separate, but they are so expensive. And if you look at their WorkSharp parts, they have the clamps for the stones that are actually relatively affordable compared to their own clamps that go on their own system. So I think it would help encourage people to buy their system, and would be a lot better buy if they had the ability to just get the clamps, or to not have to pay too much more for the extra clamps. So, all in all, I definitely can recommend it 100%. Now, as far as stroppy stuff and the stropping compounds that I use personally, I use gunny juice and stroppy stuff. Lately, I've been mostly only using stroppy stuff, but I've been known to use gunny juice for a very long time. It's been my most recommended diamond emulsion, has been gunny juice. But being able to color coordinate is really nice. These do cost more. You're getting more in the bottle though, so you know the bottle size is quite a bit different. So they're right around the same price, you could say, considering this one comes with more in the bottle. But both work exactly the same. So if you want to save some money, get the gunny juice. It cuts and works just the same. Just the other one, you know, is color coordinated. As far as anything else, you know, I'm probably going to do some more videos on this, and I will be showing it off quite a bit more and talking about the Hapstone link and stuff like that, because they have a lot of stuff in their site. Like, they have even aftermarket WorkSharp parts. They have tons of stuff on their site. So definitely check out the link down in the description to Hapstone, and you know, anything you've seen in this video should be down there. If not, it'll be in the links below. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.